This is a list of all the Droideka models and variations. The first Droideka models are the P series, W series, and Q series models. These are the standard Droideka models used by the Trade Federation and the Confederacy of Independent Systems. Because were very deadly with their high firepower and their personal deflector shield generators. Their shield generators made them largely invulnerable to most blasters and lightsabers, but were not immune to heavy artillery. Another flaw was that the Droidekas were not able to project their shields while they were in their rolling state, making them very vulnerable. The P series of Droideka was the first model of the Droideka, used widely by the Trade Federation, especially during the blockade of Naboo. The W series was the successor to the P series, seeing wide deployment in the Battle of Geonosis. The W series droids' blaster arms were enlarged and a higher yield blaster was used, which meant they required more energy to operate. Due to this, the W series rarely used their shield generators, which were very energy consuming. The W series droidekas were also taller than the P series. The Q series was the successor to the W series, seeing deployment on General Grievous's flagship, the Invisible Hand. There were not many differences, other than the Q series had a slightly higher firepower and didn't overheat as much. The second Droideka model is the Mark II model. Like its predecessor, the Mark II was vulnerable when moving, however, when deployed it was essentially a turret. This version of Droideka was different from the previous types not only in appearance, but also in abilities. They were capable of switching between blaster cannons and ion cannons, which allowed them to combat infantry or vehicles. Like the original Droideka, they utilized a shield to protect themselves from harm when they were deployed. They were highly effective against enemy artillery, infantry squads, and shields. The third Droideka model was the Grapple Droid model, also known as the Melee Destroyer Droid. This droid was an early version of the Trade Federation Droideka, developed as the ultimate melee unit. The Grapple Droideka was tougher than the standard Droidekas, but utilized weaker shields, and its primary weapon was lethal mechanical claws. The fourth Droideka model is the Sniper Droideka. Designed for urban warfare, where the droid could easily conceal itself, the Sniper Droideka was equipped with a single heavy blaster rifle, rather than the paired dual blaster cannons seen on the standard Droideka models. It was also not equipped with a deflector shield generator. Instead, the rounded plate that served as their rolling surface was able to fold down over their face with a small slot that they could aim and fire through. The plate was armored and was resistant to blaster fire. However, the plate only protected their front, and their left and right sides were vulnerable. Their rate of fire was slower, but provided much more penetrating power. They were designed with a highly advanced targeting computer, and were extremely accurate. They were also capable of speaking in both binary and basic. The fifth Droideka model is the Ultra Droideka. The Ultra Droideka was an oversized version of the regular Droideka. It had considerably more powerful weapons, but required a tremendous amount of energy to sustain its shields. As a result, it often operated in the shieldless mode when there were other droids around to protect it. The sixth Droideka model is the Droideka Sentinel. The Droideka Sentinel was a variation of the Droideka, modified by smugglers to protect contraband. Like its predecessor, the Droideka Sentinel was equipped with 2 blaster cannons, but had better firepower due to its combat improvements. During the Galactic Civil War, both the Galactic Empire and the Rebel Alliance utilized it as a security droid. The seventh model of Droideka is the KCI Buzzard droid model. The KCI Buzzard droid was a weaker, modified model of the Droideka. Droids of this kind were stationed on Station Gamma above Ord Mantell during the Galactic Civil War. It had no shield generators or operational blasters, as it primarily filled a reconnaissance role. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this one. And as always, may the Force be with you.